everybody. Welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. I'll spend a little time with Parks and Recreation for the next couple of minutes. Roddy LaRio is here, the Terrebonne Parish Recreation Director. Jim Window is the Parks and Recreation Administrator for Terrebonne Parish. Guys, thanks so much for being here. So we're going to talk a little bit about where we've been and where we headed. So I guess summer, fall sports are wrapping up right now and about to head into spring. So did we have a good fall?
Yeah, we had a very good fall.
We weren't in our house, right? So that was good, right?
we were just wrapping up our football, volleyball, and cheer programs, which went extremely well. I mean, of course, last year we couldn't have them because of Hurricane Ida passing through. We had real good participation this year. Youth volleyball, which is a program that over the last couple of years we've added a couple of age groups to. We've added a younger age group and now an older age group, so we're having a lot more participation this year. In fact, we had 40 teams participate in the program, and with 412 participants.
Wow,
so
that's really good.
It was really good, good numbers. That's about where we've been the last few years, but of course, we've added a couple of age groups, like I said. And youth cheer, we've also added a younger age group this year. The 5 and 6 year olds could participate. So we got 5 through 12-year-olds. And that was a real good participation. 8 cheerleader squads for the different football teams with 207 girls cheering. So
that is awesome.
Those were good numbers also that from years past comparing to the numbers in the past. So two really good programs that just took place. And I've also of course, youth tackle football just finished up, and that's for kids age 7 through 12. We had 23 teams, 583 participants. Those numbers are a little bit down, maybe for different reasons. I know people are still scattered, and we didn't add any age groups, but it was a real good program. Things really went well.
Turkey Bowl still?
We just finished up the Holiday Bowl, Turkey Bowl. We still do that. And we're very, very fortunate with the weather conditions the last couple of weeks to have South Terrebonne and those turf fields and that partnership and Terrebonne and that partnership with the Terrebonne Parish School District where they use some of our facilities and we use some of theirs. That absolutely fantastic. We was able to get in there on those days. We've actually even played some games during the week that helped us to get more kids games during the season. So
that's great.
But it was a real good season, real good program. If you have kids that want to join next year, we'll be looking forward to this next year after having a year off.
So the next step is what? Camps and training.
Right now we just started our youth basketball training league, which is for children aged 5 and 6 year olds. We have 5 weekend sessions, 5 Saturdays in a row. We have staff out there, and they'll be teaching kids fundamentals, teaching them shooting, passing, defensive stance, those type of things. We just had our first session Saturday. We'll have another session this Saturday. As you can see there, we have 14 teams with 169 participants. Those numbers are right on board with what we've done in the last few years and real consistent of what we've been doing.
How do you know where and when to go?
So for this league, we actually take all our registrations in, and then we mail out all the information to the parents. Snail mail and email the parents all the information of scheduling, when their team's got to be where and what have you. And then we have individuals that are employed by the department that go out, that are knowledgeable about the sport, that actually teach the children. And we probably write about 1 instructor to every 3 or 4 kids out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And particularly at age to start, learning the rules and how you do that. Well, good. So we move into winter now?
Moving into winter, yes.
So that's you, Jim.
That's me. Our winter lineup consists of our youth basketball program. It's a little bit above the training age, ages 7 to 12. And this is it's boys teams and girls teams. We do have currently registration is open. We have 326 boys registered and 104 girls. So that's estimated to be 50 to 60 teams by the time we place them out.
Nice.
We open registration October 24th, and registration ends this Friday, November 18th.
So that's a deadline.
At 4 p.m., yes, sir. There will be no late registration offered for basketball. So if you're interested in getting a child signed up, whether it be a child, grandchild, niece, nephew, it needs to be done before 4 p.m. on November 18th. We
So that's this Friday.
That's this Friday. We're,
Yeah.
we're very excited about this program, and with our registration cycles, there's been, it's been hit and miss because we have to schedule gyms, we have to line up employees, we have to register kids, and usually it takes about a week or two to sort all those things out and get it taken care of because it was all done by hand. This led to some problems because sometimes there were some double bookings at gyms because things were overlooked. If two papers got stuck together, maybe a kid didn't make it on a roster and it wasn't identified till the parent called and said, hey, we never got a phone call. And it also made it possible for us to hold late registrations to fill a couple of spots or to add a team or move a team. But now we have a new computer program that does that. So registration is 100% online now at tprec.org. You go there, you hit register, you create a profile, you enter your children in, you shop for whatever you want, you add it to the cart. So once you put your child in as wanting to play the sport, they're registered in the computer program. The computer actually assigns teams, so no one's left out. There's no loopholes. It assigns all those teams to practice facilities, available venues for games. So once we hit the submit button for all of that to work, it's kind of hard to add people in or to add another
Right.
team because everything's already been researched, lined out to what's available and the available teams. So Friday is the deadline, November 18th, 4 p.m. So if you're interested in participating in that basketball program, please sign up before then because we'll hit submit on Saturday or Sunday and get that rolling out for our winter
So
season.
all done online at tprec.org.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jim, Roddy, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Have a good season. We'll be right back. More Body Time after this.